Remember that time you proudly assembled that IKEA bookshelf, only to find you had like 6 extra screws and it was leaning precariously? Yeah, buying your first rental property is kinda like that. But instead of particle board, it's your life savings. And instead of a wonky bookshelf, it's potentially a haunted money pit. Ready to dive into the exciting world of rental properties? Okay, good. Because I'm about to give you 10 things you may want to think about before buying your first rental. 1. The Honey, I Shrunk the Rent check phenomenon. You crunch the numbers, create a glorious spreadsheet, and bam, profit. Except, your tenant decides that paying rent is optional. You suddenly become so red from anger, your friends think you started tanning. Number 2. The Extreme Home Makeover, Demolition Edition. Picture this. The tenant assures you they're handy. You come back, and the bathroom looks like a scene from a horror movie. They've decided to add a new shower head using duct tape and hope. Now it's neither functional nor code compliant. Number 3. The Night of the Plumbing Apocalypse. It's 3 in the morning. Your phone rings. It's your tenant. The toilet's overflowing. There's logs everywhere, and not the wooden type. Congratulations. You're now a certified emergency plumber dispatcher. Turns out, little Timmy flushed his action figure collection because he thought the toilet was a pool for them. Number 4. The yard sale in disguise. You do a routine inspection, and the house looks fuller. Where there was once a minimalist decoration style, there are now stacks of stuff. Turns out, your tenant is running an underground thrift shop, except they're buying faster than they can sell. You didn't sign up to be a landlord. You signed up for a documentary on hoarders. Number 5. The Pet Detective Rental Edition, No Pets Allowed, which was clearly stated during signing. But when you walk through, you could swear you hear clucking. Turns out, your tenant has a therapy chicken named Henrietta, and she's not house-trained. Number 6. The Great Appliance Rebellion. Your brand new fridge decides to become a sauna. The washing machine starts breakdancing across the laundry room. It's like a robot uprising, only instead of world domination, just you are their target. Number 7. The Mystery of the Disappearing Walls. You get a call from the neighbors, accusing you of running an illegal nightclub. You get to the property, and somehow they've knocked down a main wall of the house to build a dance floor. Now the neighbors think you are secretly a drug lord named Walter. Number 8. The Landlord-Tenant Tango, a legal nightmare. Suddenly, you're knee-deep in housing laws you never knew existed. Fair housing, habitability clauses. It's a minefield of legal jargon. One wrong step, and you're facing a lawsuit that could make your accountant faint. Number 9. The Property Tax Panic Attack. You finally start to see some profit. Things are going well, and then boom, property tax bill arrives. It's enough to make you question all your life choices. Maybe you should have just bought that tiny house and lived off-grid. Number 10. The Squirrel Apocalypse. You start getting calls about strange smells and noises coming from the ceiling. You took a quick look around and thought all was clear, until a squirrel launched an acorn at your head from the ceiling, only to find out that the property had been infested with squirrels for years. So, are you terrified yet? Good. Because buying your first rental property is kind of like riding a roller coaster, blindfolded while juggling chainsaws. It's exhilarating, terrifying, and potentially life-altering. But hey, at least you'll have some killer stories to tell at your next dinner party. Just don't forget to mention those late-night calls, getting hit in the head with an acorn, and Henrietta.